In an effort to determine whether the touchstone was being used on Earth, I figured out a way to measure the Doppler shift for gravitational and radiation emissions. I used one of my monitoring instruments and tied it into 2 NOAA satellites. Well, sir, it's somewhere in the Nevada desert. Now, from the crude triangulation, I was able to determine it's...
Nevada?
Yes, sir. Something wrong? Imagine the galaxy is an apple. We burrow our way through the apple like a worm, crossing from one side to the other, instead of going around the outside. Now, of course, the diameter of the apple is just a two-dimensional representation of space-time, and, well, the hole isn't really a hole per se, but an interdimensional conduit. For some reason, the warping of our space-time seems to be in advance of the gravitational field rather than as a result of it. It's probably a lensing effect generated by the Stargate itself, but I can't be sure. We're experiencing a time dilation in a radius wider than the gate room itself. Most of the SGC, in fact, and it's expanding. But it's all happening in advance of the gravity field that's... Now, according to everything I thought I knew about relativity, that is just not possible. I mean, if it wasn't, we'd all be pulled apart by now. You know, they're proceeding with a plan that makes assumptions about gravity and space-time with absolutely no regard for the fact that it completely contradicts our observation. In other words, Teal'c, they don't really know what the hell is going on, so they're just gonna blow it up. Doesn't seem to be a damn thing we can do about it. Sir, we may be witnessing the decay of subatomic particles as they're being bombarded against the iris. Small enough to reintegrate, but moving at near light velocities. If SOCAR can modulate the particle stream enough to create an actual image... Theoretically, it is possible, sir, yes. I mean, according to quantum physics, matter exists both in particles and waves. If the Ritu waves are exactly 180 degrees out of phase with ours, right down to the subatomic level, then their light and sound waves would be undetectable by us.
Almost there, sir. Time of year, the direct line between P2X555 and the Earth takes us within 70,000 miles of the Sun. I have to update the computer's drift calculation to include gravitational space-time warping.